Okay, welcome. And this is an option that we have for next school year. In my experience working with PBLs, I have found that some students get really lost, especially when we have different PBLs working at the same time. So, one of the things that I would like to give next school year is a way that they can organize better and that they can take this way of organizing for high school or even college. Checking different softwares, I found Trello. Trello is one of the top 10 softwares for organizing projects, and the beauty of it is totally for free. Let me introduce you how it works. It gives you a template, and usually it works as you can see on in columns, different columns. Usually it works with 4 columns. You can add more if you want, and you can tailor each column of what you have or what you want. In my case, let's talk about PBL1, cardboard hack. Usually this is the PBL. Lately I would like to start the school year. Why? Because usually if in 7th grade they already touched some of it in Google Classroom, so they know about what is carbon hack. Basically, if you want to enter to MIT will ask you a cardboard hack, and usually is to work with cardboard and use your creativity in order to build something useful. As you know, this is connected with ecology in the aspect of reduce, reuse, and recycle from one side, but I use this PBL for the students to learn about the different steps of working on a PBL and getting deeper in each one and connect it with their real life. Now, as you can see, there are 4 columns, sorry. The first column is where I selected the PBL steps. I will go into that in a moment. The second one is the ones that I'm doing today. The next one is to do. These are the ones that I didn't finish and I will have to carry on in the afternoon or some other day at home. And finally, the ones that are done. Now, in each one of these columns, you can generate different cards, as you can see here. In this PBL, we have around 6 sessions, and I selected different colors for each one of the sessions. So you can see color yellow for session 1, green for session 2, and so on. Now, by generating these cards, let me open one of them. You give them the name, session 1, introduction, homepage, objectives, strengths, and driving question. I put the label, that is the color, the deadline, that when is it going to be due. And also I can add a checklist, and this is one thing that I loved, because for example in here I can state what are the things that I need to do in this step. For example, these Google Slides that I need to prepare with a front page, objectives, strengths, and driving question. And each time that I'm working on it, I can check them, and it will show me the percentage of advance on it. I can add even attachments to it and several things that I'm not using yet, but there is an option for some of the students. Now, suppose that this is the first class and I'm working on session number 1. So I grab it and I put it in doing. And I begin working on it. I will open, I will check what is it about, and obviously I will connect this with Google Classroom. I will go to Google Classroom. There will be some templates over there that I can use them or get inspired with them and begin working on it. Suppose that during the class I was able to finish 3 of these items. I created the Google Slides and shared it with the teacher. I created a front page and objective, but I'm missing 2 of them. As you can see, I advanced 60% of these projects, and as you can see here is 3 out of 5 and is due on June 24th, suppose. So if the class is almost over, what I can do is jump in here and move it into do in the afternoon. And I know in to do this afternoon I have to go back and check if I have some homework and finish it. Once that is finished, I click on them back again. And with this, it will be the 100%. It's already in green code, and I will put it in done. The beauty of this, I can invite students also, my classmates, to work with me in here, and they can also edit it as I'm doing right now. And also, the student can invite me, the teacher, so I can jump in. Suppose that this afternoon I knew that this team or this person was not finished, so I can jump in to see where the student is, and I can even give some information, some notes, some comments on it, and the student can answer. All this is saved, and back again is in the cloud, so I can access it wherever and whichever gadget I have in order to check what is going on. And at the end, I can save it, and all the information of PBL1, the communication that they have with me, it will be there. As you can see, all of this, all the steps are same. We can open, for example, prototype. Let me open it. I don't know what is not working, but here we go. And here is back again the label, the date, and the checklist I created with this. This will be needed, obviously, to be done by the student, but it's part of the organization skill that I want them to be done. I mean, it's easy to receive everything from the teacher, but the learning happens also when the student does it by himself or herself. So this is an idea, and I would like your feedback about it. How do you think it will work in this new school year, and if you think it's good enough for organizing PBLs? Thank you so much. Let me just play a little music for you.
You got me on my balance, and you got me by your fingertip. Should be fed up with your boat, but everything about you know I can't resist. How could you ever leave?
Thank you so much. Goodbye.